everyone, welcome back to the channel. You might notice today I've got a few little sleepy babies behind me. And Biscuits and Appa were playing out in the snow this morning and they're just tuckered out. You'll probably hear them snore a little bit too. But anyway, so in today's video I want to continue on with what we started doing last time, which is giving this living room a little bit of a mini makeover. So we started off by transforming the bookcase behind me into these beautiful arched bookcases, and we also styled them and decorated them. So if you haven't checked out that video yet, definitely go watch it after or before. But today we are going to be continuing on with that, and I'm going to be making some DIY throw pillows. Now I got some stencils, some fabric paint, and a fun roller with a like printed pattern on it. So we're going to be playing around with all of these things, and I'm going to just share some ideas that I have with you. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first things first, I didn't want to have to do any type of like sewing with this project. Sorry, I think the boys want to go out and play in the snow again. So I purchased a few pillow covers from Amazon. I got two of this size, which I think it's like a 12 by 20, and then I got one 20 by 20 or 18 by 18. So it'll be really fun to see what these turn out like. And I have this pretty little stencil, and then there's a few in here actually. There's like maybe 10 or so. And then I've also got this roller, and I had ordered a block printing stamp, which I was really excited to share with you guys, but it did not end up coming yet. It did not end up getting shipped out yet, so I think it's going to be coming sometime in February. So we might have to do some other video with block printing later on, but for now we'll just stick to this. So what I want to start off doing is creating all of the colors that I want to use, and I purchased this fabric paint on Amazon. It comes with white, yellow, red, pink, purple, blue, green, and black. So the colors that I mostly care about are yellow, red, and blue, because we can make any color using just those three, and then white and black to kind of give it more value, like darkness or more lightness to it. So we'll play around with that, and we'll make some fun colors to create our stencils and to paint these pillows. So the designs that I want to make today are, I drew them out. I want to do one with stencils and just repeat that pattern throughout the entire pillowcase. And then the next one I want to do is with the roller, and I was thinking a green color for the entire pillowcase. And then for the third one, we could just free paint or free draw. I thought that would be really fun too. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix the colors that I want to use, which primarily my living room uses like beige, brown, and green and black. So those are the colors that I want to try and recreate in a more like muted way, because the ones that I have right now are a little bit too bright for what I want. I went ahead and cut some parchment paper, and I did 3 layers of it because it just seems a little bit thin to just use one, and I want to create an entire color wheel for myself to be able to use that paint for the stencils and the painting. So I saw this video where they kind of walk you through how to create several different colors using just red, yellow, and blue, so your primary colors. Anyway, so I'm gonna try and recreate that and then use those colors that I create for my throw pillows. So now I love all the colors that we're getting, but I really want to tone them down. So a trick that I learned in this other video that I watched was to use the complementing or the color opposite it on the color wheel to help neutralize it. So for instance, so green would neutralize red. So you take some of this, and mostly red. So this is a color I'm gonna want to use. Now I want to take some of this and bring it over here. Mix that in. Now we'll take this one, take this blue, and pop a little bit of it onto the orange. So here are all of our stencil options. We have this one, I like this one and this one. I'm gonna take this one out. Okay, so this is the one that I want to go with. Now I'm gonna place a stencil right over it and just kind of go for it. Okay, this next one makes me a little bit nervous because we're going to be using this roller with some pretty floral patterns. Okay, I really like the way that this is turning out. So here it is so far. And I kind of like that it's a little bit like faded in some parts, but I'm wondering if I should go back and fix a few areas. Maybe just give like 1 or 2 spots a little bit more. So I'm just gonna take this like teeny little brush . I think that's looking a little bit better. I'm happy with that. Okay, so now for this last pillowcase, I'm gonna start off by taping up right on the center. Then I'll cut right there. Okay, so these are done. Now we can go ahead and peel it back. Okay, so we're almost done with this project. I just need to set the paint on the fabric. So the directions say to use an iron for 4 to 5 minutes on each pattern and to place another cloth on top of it to make sure it's not like burning or ruining the actual design itself. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll be all done. So this wraps up today's video. It was a super easy and fun DIY to do this weekend, and it did take a couple of hours between like waiting for it to dry and filming and everything, but it was really fun. So I definitely recommend if you guys have some spare time and want to create some new fun throw pillows for your couch, you can pick out the color palette just like I did, and the color palette that I picked ended up working out really well with this space. So you guys can definitely customize this and even pick out different stencils or different rollers and patterns to play with, or maybe create more of like a checkerboard instead of doing just the regular stripes that I did. But there's so many endless possibilities with painting. So are you okay? So if you guys haven't seen the last video too, where I gave my bookshelves in the living room a makeover, definitely go check that out, and to make sure to like and subscribe to not miss out on any future videos. I will see you guys next time.